Hello, everyone. It's Joe from Lukas with Kent.
How you guys doing?
Nathan, we'll introduce him in a second, but it is summertime. We got wine in the house today.
You know it.
Some fun stuff. I'm so happy the weather's getting warmer.
Finally.
Yeah. What are you doing with a long sleeve shirt on?
Hey, this is my uniform.
Okay.
This is what you
all
make
right.
me wear on a daily basis.
Okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
Mine is just for fashion.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
Nathan is a fashion consultant, but he also does wine. He's coming to us from Maverick. Maverick's one of our great distributors, and he represents Hedges.
That's right.
So tell me a little bit about, so what we're going to talk about. I mean, these are incredible wines. We're going to talk about each one of these and their flavors and stuff, but tell us a little bit about Hedges.
Yeah.
Are they privately owned? Are they corporation? What are they?
So Hedges is a family-owned company. These guys, Tom and Anne Marie, established Hedges Family Estate in 1989 in Yakima Valley. So if you're looking at Washington State, Columbia Valley is kind of the middle third, and Yakima Valley is kind of the southern portion of that middle third. About 99% of all the vines that are grown in Washington State are in Columbia Valley. They developed it in 1989. They established their estate, which is about 6 years after Yakima Valley AVA was established. But Red Mountain AVA, which is where they actually are, wasn't established until 2001. So they were real pioneers. For over a decade, they were making wine and developing their estate in an AVA that then became a more focused AVA, which is now Red Mountain. Red Mountain AVA is very special too. It's the most densely planted AVA in all of Washington State.
Okay.
Lots of Cabernet there. Very high quality wines.
So I'm going to ask you a question. I want people to start to learn this as we do these videos and we get these experts on. What makes mountain grapes so special? Because I love wine and I've learned so much, but talk about the soil that's in there and then the that weather talk a little bit about that. So people start to get an understanding, why is mountain fruit sought after?
So yes, there is a difference, and there's a reason that these things are sought after. So really, Red Mountain became a special place, and the Tobacco Tax and Trade Bureau of the United States allowed it to be an AVA because it had special attributes. So part of that is that it's less a mountain than it is a ridge, kind of a southwest facing ridge. And if you're facing south in the northern hemisphere, you're catching a lot of sun all day, and you're especially catching that kind of intense afternoon sun. So you're getting this ripeness that's fantastic. As far as the soil is concerned, this area, like a lot of places in Washington State, has a lot of alluvial soils. So we're talking gravels, sands, loams that were from the ancient Missoula floods, which vines love. It doesn't retain too much moisture, so you're not, the vines aren't getting their feet wet. You don't have a lot of problems with mildew and rot, things like that.
Okay.
And also, any place that you've got some sort of slope, you're allowing cool air drainage at night so that you're not dealing with frost problems. There are all sorts of viticultural benefits of being in kind of a mountain situation. There's also sunlight intensity. So just actually having to do with latitude there in Washington, you're getting about an hour more sunshine in Washington than you are in California in a lot of places. So they're getting all this ripeness, but you're also getting this coolness at night. So it's that's called a diurnal temperature swing. So you're getting all the ripeness you want.
Those are some big words.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that this afternoon.
Yeah.
It's diurnal.
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 You're getting all that ripeness.
Okay.
You need acidity to balance that out.
Absolutely.
So you've got all those things there.
So I'm so happy that you gave us that explanation because, learning about these things and then trying to explain it to customers sometimes is so challenging. But this is how you get great wine. It's where it's grown. There's so many different things about whatever the texture of the soil is, all the wind, right?
It's true.
I mean, cold air, warm air, sun. So these are things I want everybody to know. And that's what makes these great wines. When we get to this guy, this is just a Mac Daddy. And we'll get there in a second, okay? Well, let's jump in. We probably need to taste some wine now, okay? Kent's over here waiting and was tasting, and then I followed him. So I was following the Pied Piper over here instead of waiting. So let's jump right into this Chardonnay.
Tropical on the nose, and it's toasty.
Right.
It's got a lot of toast to it that a lot of Chardonnays don't really give up on in the glass.
What about a little butter and like citrus and the apples that pop out too?
Mm-hmm.
That's all correct. So that butteriness is going to come from they do about 1/3 malolactic conversion, which is going to create that buttery quality. Sometimes you get big butterball styles from California where they do 100% what's called ML or malolactic conversion. So you're naturally allowing malic acid to be converted into lactic acid. So malic is like tart green, and lactic being creamier, butterier, right? So, like I said, a lot of California versions going to be fully malolactic, a lot of ml. Here it's about a third. So you're getting hints of that
Right.
butter, but it's
So-
not overwhelming the fruit.
It's got great texture, but the acidity
cream.
is there. My mouth is watering. It's looking for some more.
That's right.
You
How
know?
about the cream in the mid palate? Does that come from that?
Exactly.
Well, it does, of course. Sometimes from Lee's stirring, which is kind of stirring dead yeast after the
What did you call that
process of-
again?
Lees, Lees.
All right, I'm going to have to get a dictionary on this one for everybody.
But
We're
it is-
learning new things today.
Dead yeast cells.
yeah.
Dead
That's
yeast
what
cells.
Lee's
But,
are.
Okay.
but here it is absolutely from the ML. You're right. And
Okay.
then that toastiness, does see a little bit of oak. But something I wanted to bring up about this line of wines, these first three are in the CMS series from Hedges, and CMS it's essentially an acronym. So, but they mean different things on each label. So here C is for Chardonnay because this is 99% Chardonnay.
Okay.
But the M is for Marsanne, which is
Okay.
a white variety that's found in the Rhone Valley. We'll add some sort of floral characters, apricot, stone fruit, and then Sauvignon Blanc, which I'm sure everybody's familiar with, kind of a citrusy quality. So there's a little bit extra there to add to complexity.
Nice.
And we'll go into what the CMS means in the rest of these as well.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump to the next one. Okay, what's the next one we're drinking here, Kent?
It's gonna be a
Oh, you
red
know what?
blend.
What would I have with this Chardonnay? If you were going to buy this Chardonnay, what am I going to have on for dinner or for lunch? I always like to talk about food.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
What
because
would
it
you
goes
have?
With food.
Absolutely. My favorite thing with this Chardonnay is chicken salad sandwich.
Nice.
Chicken salad
Nice.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And
I
you
would
can
like to
you
hear
can do
that.
grilled fish all day long with this as well.
Okay.
But boy, chicken salad and this wine just love each other.
So what's this guy we're doing? What this is
Be the red blend.
just a red blend.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about the red blend. What are our grapes we're using?
Yeah, so this one is majority Merlot, 76%
tobacco.
Merlot,
Spicy.
which is the M here, and then we've got Cabernet Sauvignon, which is the C, and then we've got Syrah,
Okay.
which is the S. All three of these grapes do really well in this area of Washington. Merlot is always gonna give you kind of that rich mid palate, some kind of luxurious smooth fruits, full body. Cabernet will give you a little bit of structure, some kind of black currant cassis flavors. And then Syrah adds a little bit of spice, some violet aromatics.
Where's the chocolate come from?
That's going to be a little bit of the toasted oak. Yeah.
Oh, is that where that's from? That's just delicious. I'm trying to think, and there's other stuff. You got
To me, it's
spices,
raspberry.
black cherries,
I get
raspberries.
A lot of raspberry cherry on this. And definitely some spice.
I feel like this would
That's delicious.
stand up really well with a burger,
Absolutely.
like a burger wine.
Because it'll take the ketchup and the barbecue sauce and the pickles and all the condiments that go with it.
You don't put ketchup on a burger.
I put ketchup
I know
on
you're not
just
from
about
Chicago.
everything.
No, you don't.
admit
They don't
that
even
freely.
have it.
I have 4 different kinds of ketchup.
Oh,
in my
I don't want to
cabinet
go
right
there.
now. I know. It's okay.
You're
I
a
admit
wine
this.
expert, and you're putting ketchup on
I
stuff.
love ketchup. It's the way it is, okay?
I'm not gonna. Oh, that's delicious.
Yeah. It's a fantastic high quality red blend. And, there's something to say about, Washington State wines, I think in general, but also, these specifically, is there's a ton of value here. You're getting, like I said, that ripe California fruit, but you're getting some of that kind of that French structure. So
I was just gonna say that because what I feel like I have a smash between North and Old World and New World.
yes.
Because I'm getting a little bit of that earth that I like to get on that Old World, right? And I'm picking up that New World. They're both here. That's crazy. And so I can go back. This one's $13 or $12.99. This one's $14.99. So these first three that we're going to taste are all under $16. So they're good, great value wines too. That's delish.
All right. you ready
Okay,
for the cab?
what are we jumping in here? So we're going to do a cab.
And I think this is great value for money. I think this cab is rich, it's round, it's bold, and for $16, this is a great deal.
Okay.
That's right.
Just smell it just smell it. Doesn't it smell like the earth? And it smells like somebody's crushed a fruit in a glass, like a raspberry. I think, anyway.
Yeah, this has excellent intensity. And these, the grapes for these three are sourced from throughout the Columbia Valley, Yakima more specifically, and then a little bit of Red Mountain fruit is in there as
Smooth.
well. But it's the specialties, Cabernet Sauvignon.
It's
in this
smooth
area.
on the back. It melts down your throat, and then the tannins come. Now your mouth is watering, isn't it?
It's gripping.
Exactly, but not to the point of it being, like it's obsessing in your mouth. It's just going there. It's soft tannins. They're there. It's a little sticky.
It's definitely got great grip. You know, it's funny when I think about this. I'm gonna have another burger.
All right.
I'm sorry.
For me, this is going to be like.
I think I got to go to lunch.
Could be.
So go ahead. What else? I mean, because
Pork
this is
chops
a great
are-
cab.
Yeah, I pork chops with this one I've had several times.
Nice.
Really
Nice.
hums.
Oh, that's really delicious cab.
Great tannins. I think this is, any wine can be drank by itself, but I would love this as a food wine. I'd like that to be on my table when I'm eating.
Yeah.
I like the tannins and the structure of
Right.
it.
The
It's
difference in these
delicious.
two is immense.
Yep.
For just a few bucks difference, this is, to me, rock solid.
Yep.
Soft, pretty, but yet it's there, concentrated, delicious. And
Okay.
then up is the big boy.
Let's go to this monster.
Got it.
So now this is a big wine. This is one of the wines I had for holidays last year.
Yeah.
So this is this bottle is $46.99. So this is just a giant. Talk a little bit about this one, and this is estate grown fruit as well.
And
This
it's the
is.
2015 or 16 vintage on
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So a little bit about vintages too. 2018 is a fantastic vintage, best since probably 2012 in Washington. So these CMSs are really humming right now and are meant for nearer term consumption. 2016 was a great vintage too, a little bit less warm than 15. You got a lot of very highly alcoholic wines. In 15, 16 brings back balance, intensity, structure. These are all made with sustainably grown grapes, and all these wines are vegan, by the way. So if you have anyone that's vegan, you don't have to worry about that. But this is all estate grown fruit, biodynamically produced. So for those
Wow.
that don't know about
That's a
biodynamics, it's similar to organic. A lot to go into there, but no herbicides, pesticides used, very natural growing processes. And much detail that goes into that, but it's kind of like organic plus in a way you could consider it.
Nice.
And a lot of purity and definition in biodynamic wines, generally speaking. So, I mean, here you're getting the royal treatment. You're getting a couple years in oak, just top quality Coopers, and this is the epitome of length and intensity, texture, complexity when it comes to Red Mountain Cabernet. So here you're getting something for $46.99, but it's on sale for $36.99. That
I was going to share that with them, like at the end of the video, like you get on TV. But today, $36.99. So no, we definitely, actually, we've had it on sale for about 3 weeks, and we're going to continue that sale right now. And it's a smoke and buy at that. It really is. I mean, it's a great buy. Tell me a little bit more. So from a standpoint, I'm getting like, almost like that old world funk is in this bottle, which I when we talk about North American wines, I don't see that as much. All right. So I'm getting that. On the nose, what is that, like leather or tobacco? I'm trying to have.
I go more towards leather on this one.
Leather.
Because I think it's just a little sweeter
I think
than what we're going to catch from a tobacco. I think this thing is set in a barrel for a minute. And I think that is where a lot of that is coming from, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the combination of the varieties. I mean, this isn't all Cab. You've got Malbec in here. You've got Cab Franc,
That's where
Merlot, a little bit of Syrah as well.
That's
so
nice.
It's in the old world, there were a lot of reasons to blend, and it wasn't just to make a red blend. It was because it made sense from an organoleptic point of view, and from a point of view as being a viticulturalist.
Sure.
So here, what they're doing is kind of taking the best of what's established in Red Mountain and creating, like you said earlier, that wonderful synthesis of New World and Old World.
It comes through when you're drinking it.
Really
That's the
does.
thing that it's crazy to me. And I know a lot of people that have purchased wine from me, and we talk about it when you're in the store. Do you want a New World? Do you want an Old World wine? This is kind of right down the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit confusing. It's absolutely outstanding. I mean, I love it. I truly love it. But it really is, it's like a soft Old World wine.
Yeah.
Right? With a little bit brighter fruit, because you usually have darker fruit for Old World, at least for me, on my palate and how I describe wine. I think it's a fantastic bottle. You know what? I really appreciate you coming down and spending a few minutes with us. This is always fun. I want our customers to really learn these and understand them. And what were some of them words you used? I even forgot them already. Dianosity.
Diurnal.
Diurnal.
And that doesn't mean two urinals, okay?
Oh,
diurnal.
Diurnal.
Okay.
Oh, that's
There
3
we
of
go.
them.
Ah, got it.
It's Trina Turd.
Dry.
Anyways, I think, Nathan, thank you very much. I mean,
Thanks,
I
man.
really
My
mean
pleasure.
that, man. Pretty
Excellent.
awesome. These are great wines. Kent, always, thank you very much.
You got it, boss.
Okay. Hey, guys, remember, don't forget to like, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook. You guys have an amazing day. Let's have some summer parties now. And always, thanks for shopping at Lukas, one bottle at a time. We truly appreciate your business. You guys have an amazing day.